One of the things I'm proud of as the host of this show is being able to admit it when I get it wrong. I remember there was a news story some years ago, the Nelson Mandela house, where he walked and where he slept. This was going to be turned into a hotel. Sacrilege, thought I. Blasphemy. Until I was invited to go and experience the Sanctuary Mandela myself. This space that is at once heritage, that is legacy, that is history, now being available to all South Africans. This is where heritage now meets hospitality, from boutique stays to heritage tours to even jazz nights. I think Nothemba Madumo hosted the most fantastic evening there at the end of last year. And it's just one of those spaces that honors Mandela's living legacy. And so this Heritage Month, we thought we'd bring in Jerry Mabena, the CEO of Motsamai Tourism Group, which of course manages this unique destination. Thank you for popping in, firstly.
Thank you for having me, and good morning to your listeners.
I'm going to ask you to just come a little closer to the microphone so we can hear that deep voice of yours a little bit better. Let's start at the heart of all of this. What is Sanctuary Mandela? And do other people, like I did, get it wrong if they haven't been there?
I think yes, and it's a living legacy space. It's a place that celebrates the life and times of Nelson Mandela. He lived there from 1992 to 98. And I think what we try to capture is not just a hotel, but a place of reflection. I think that's probably what we want to see it as. And a place that celebrates his life and time in different forms. I think to tell the story of his life and you can never tell the story of his life in one sitting. I mean, the man has an amazing life. And in the food that we provide and in the things that he enjoyed, including music, which was one of his loves.
Is there an aspect of the house, I'll ask you to answer the question and I'll give you mine, but is there an aspect of the house that moves people a lot more than they expect?
There's two rooms. The boardroom comrade, because it's got those letters that he wrote. I think when they engage with it, it's a very intimate, private moment. And the room where he slept.
Yeah.
I've had guests who say that I can't sleep there.
Yeah. I've stood there. And of course, to be clear, it's a very different space from when he slept in it.
Yep.
But nonetheless, there is a sense of something
the aura is there,
hallowed, right? That aura that you talk about. The food, of course, was also a big feature of his life. And some of the people who were his chefs are still at Sanctuary Mandela.
Mam Koli has been with us here for a long time. And she played a big role, I think, to get us to where we are in celebrating the food that he ate. And of course, being a 5-star hotel, we give it also in interpretations. We've got young chefs who also bring in their own dynamism into the food structure. And that has worked very well for us. Yeah.
We spoke about a living legacy. What do you want people to know about Sanctuary Mandela, and who do you want to come?
If I had it my way, I think every South African should at least walk through once in their life. We called it a sanctuary deliberately because we wanted it to be a place where people come and reflect, come and think. We've got very natural gardens, I mean, as you might know, and we get a lot of people who come in. It's a quiet space. You know, come and sit there, come and work there. Wi-Fi is great. And really for me, it's a place that's open to everyone.
Because obviously there are those who will stay. I know you've hosted even international visitors who've used it as a conference space, but it's also the kind of place you could have a corporate lunch, for example.
We have a lot of those.
Of those people come in and then they just book,
conferencing,
and they book the facilities. Yeah. But there's some other fun, unexpected features, right? Like I thought the Easter eggs was a particularly interesting aspect. Tell me about that.
You've got to also do that. I think you've got to bring in the element of children as well. I think Mandela loved children. So you've got to do a little bit of some of those things that actually celebrates the kids and kind of bring them into the space. And I really wish that more kids would come through the space. But unfortunately, being the type of institution that it is, it doesn't provide us with that flexibility. But my wish would have been that every child just kind of see where Mandela walked, lived, and played.
We are, of course, in many senses having this conversation because it's all about contributing to Johannesburg's tourism landscape and obviously supporting local communities. And that's what Sanctuary Mandela does.
Indeed. I mean, if you come there, you'll see that a lot of the people who will welcome you are very, very young people. And we're very proud of the team that works there. I mean, when they say welcome home, for me, it's young people welcoming you to Sanctuary Mandela and to Johannesburg.
So if you're looking for your next venue for a corporate lunch, a conference, maybe you've got international guests of renown and you want a unique but boutique space for them to stay, look no further than Sanctuary Mandela. Appreciate your time.
We would like to welcome you home. Yes. Thank you.
Yes, I want to come. I've been there.
Please,
I'll
welcome.
come again.
You're welcome again.
All right. CEO Jerry Mabena of Mabena Tourism Group telling us about this unique destination.